So I just recently received this Rockford fosgate T0 sub. This has obviously been broken down and I've got some replacement parts for it. But what I discovered when I started pulling the fried coil or the seized coil or whatever out of the sub is that actually it had a shifted motor. So I realigned the motor and I'm going to show you how I did that. So hopefully you'll stick around and check out this video. Lots of other great videos on Mr. M. Please hit that subscribe or give us a thumbs up. We very much appreciate your support. So before we set up to lower this into place, the first thing we're going to do, even before we put the bolts in and put the epoxy on and all that stuff, is we're going to clean any oil or grease off of both surfaces, just to make sure that you get a really good bond. Now this, what I'm using is isopropanol, 99%. It's gross. And then what we're going to do is put the bolts in. Now that the 4 standoff bolts are in place, to lower the ferrite onto the bottom plate, the problem that we're going to run into is the bolts stick out past the bottom. So we need to sit it so that it's raised up. And to do that, we're going to use a pineapple cup like that. And then we're going to have to wipe this again with alcohol. Then we will flip this over like this, give it a good cleaning, put the 3D printed spacer or motor shim like that, put the epoxy on, lower it around the pole vent, and then adjust it down, just so that it doesn't slam into the bottom plate. I'm going to be using MG Chemicals 832HT, which is high temperature epoxy. It cures black. It's a 2-part mix. Part B, Part A. And it takes 24 hours to cure. So I'm going to wipe this off one last time with some rubbing alcohol and also this surface. Then I will I'll mix the epoxy, put it onto the bottom plate, and then slide this motor assembly into place. saw from the assembly alignment, the cup thing didn't work. I eventually got everything centered properly, and it has now been sitting and curing for 24 hours. So that means my epoxy should be set, and I can pull the plastic shim out. I don't know how that's going to go yet, but we will give it a shot and see what happens. I'm not expecting anything to shift, but you never know. So, and the great thing about using PLA is the worst case scenario, it's very easy to soften with a little bit of heat, because obviously you don't really want to heat the magnets a lot, because it will damage the strength of the magnet. But it is coming up very slowly, and as I would expect, because it is a perfect fit in both the top plate as well as around the pull vent. There you go. It slides right out like that, and we have a newly aligned top plate. As always, I would like to thank everyone for checking out this particular video, the successfully realigned motor for the Rockford fosgate T0. Lots of other great videos on Mr. M. Hopefully you'll check some of those ones out as well. As always, we love it when you subscribe to our channel. It costs you nothing. And if you're watching our videos, we appreciate that too. Enjoy the rest of your day.